This happened in Brazil. This man was working in his garden when suddenly he found some movement in the corner of his eye. He decided to investigate. What he found was absolutely horrifying. It was a man who looked like he had been dead for days. He had no face and was covered in blood. The man tried to run away, but the creature grabbed him and wouldn't let go. The man screamed for help, but nobody came. This creature was strong and fast. It dragged the man all over the floor and didn't stop until it got what it wanted. And what it wanted was to eat the man's brains. The man fought back, but how can you fight an unstoppable killing machine? The man was eventually drained of all his blood and eaten alive. His eyes were gouged out and his arms torn off. But it gets worse. After the man was fully consumed, the creature let out a loud roar. It took the man's head and placed it on his body. Then it started to move. The zombie-like creature started walking around with the man's head in its hands. What you are about to see is truly horrifying. Before we start, if you are easily disturbed, then look away now. If you think you can handle it, then stay tuned. The full story will be revealed at the end of this video, so make sure to watch until then. Edgar Allan Poe once wrote, "In the blackest abyss of the deepest hell, there are degrees of horror which the mind cannot, the imagination dare not, and the tongue cannot utter." In fact, many believe that the famous author predicted the future, and this story is one of those cases. Imagine being chased by a relentless creature through the darkest depths of hell itself. You stumble and fall, only to find yourself face to face with something straight out of your worst nightmares. Its flesh is rotting, its eyes are burning, and it opens its mouth filled with sharp teeth as if ready to devour your soul. Welcome back, everyone. Here you are about to experience the chilling tale of a living nightmare that will leave you questioning the boundaries between life and death. This terrifying incident that shook Brazil to its core. A man who was innocently tending to his garden stumbled upon a horrifying sight that turned his world upside down. As he gazed into the corner of his eye, he noticed some disturbing movement. Curiosity overwhelmed him, propelling him to investigate further. What he discovered in that secluded spot was beyond comprehension. His heart pounded in his chest as he stared at the figure before him. It was a man, or what was left of one. The unfortunate victim's face was disfigured beyond recognition, his features decomposed into a grotesque mask of flesh and bone. Blood trickled down his cheeks, painting a grim picture of unimaginable suffering. But that wasn't the most unsettling part. As Edgar watched in disbelief, the lifeless figure lurched forward, revealing the horrifying truth. The man was not actually dead. Instead, he was trapped in a state of horrifying existence, devoid of his humanity and driven by an insatiable hunger. At that moment, time seemed to stand still. Edgar's mind reeled, struggling to grasp the reality that unfolded before him. This was no ordinary man. This was a creature from nightmares, a being that defied the natural order of life and death. But the nightmare did not end there. In a flash, the creature turned its gaze towards Edgar. Their eyes met and a primal scream tore through his throat as he realized he was in mortal danger. The creature, driven by an insatiable hunger, charged towards him with astonishing speed. Caught off guard, Edgar stumbled backward, his heart pounding against his ribs like a drum. But the creature was relentless, closing in on him with every stride. Fear propelled him forward, urging him to flee, to escape the clutches of this unholy abomination. He ran, stumbling over tree roots and rocks, desperate to put as much distance between himself and the pursuing monster. But the creature was faster, stronger, and soon its heavy breathing loomed behind him, a harbinger of the doom that awaited. As Edgar turned to face his pursuer, his blood ran cold. The creature was upon him, its decaying hands reaching out to grab him. The stench of death and decay filled his nostrils as the creature closed in, its eyes burning with an eerie glow. With a guttural growl, the creature tightened its grip on Edgar, dragging him to the ground. Suddenly, the creature stopped, and Edgar found himself in what seemed to be the living room. Just then, a piercing screech echoed through the house, sending shivers down Edgar's spine. From the depths of the creature, it rose, revealing its true form. Its skin hung loosely on its emaciated frame, revealing bones that protruded at unnatural angles. Patches of flesh, adorned with insects, gave glimpses of the rot that festered beneath. Its eyes, sunken and hollow, burned with an eerie green glow, promising nothing but pain and torment. With a final collapse of its leg, the creature fell onto its side, bringing itself uncomfortably close to Edgar. Unable to bear the stench of decay and the creature's unwavering stare any longer, Edgar felt his sanity slipping away. His mind reeled, desperately trying to comprehend the horrors that surrounded him. How could such a creature exist? What had driven it to this state of monstrous torment? And why was he, Edgar, caught in its terrifying grasp? The answers, he knew, lay buried in the creature's past, lost in the depths of its decaying mind. been your host. Until next time, stay safe.